You're thinking about moving to Northern Virginia, but what if you pick the wrong town and end up stuck with buyer's remorse? In this video, I will share what no one else tells you about moving to Loudoun County and make sure you're not one of the people who regrets it. Stick around till the end. I will share the exact neighborhoods my clients ask about every single week and why they're obsessed. Let's start with the obvious. Loudoun County is a magnet for those folks relocating from across the country, especially from the Northeast, California, and even our very own DC proper. But why? First off, the schools. Loudoun consistently ranks among the top school districts in Virginia. If education is a priority, this is one of the best places you can land. Next up, employment. With the Dulles Tech corridor nearby, you've got access to jobs in defense, IT, cybersecurity, healthcare, biotech, you name it. It's a suburban base with a major business advantage. And one of the things I talk about a lot from my videos, if you've watched some of them before, is lifestyle. Whether you want equestrian properties, suburban neighborhoods, or vibrant new build communities with parks and pools, Loudoun delivers a variety of options that fit all kinds of lifestyles. Lastly, and this goes hand in hand with lifestyle, is outdoor amenities. Hiking, vineyards, breweries, equestrian trails, and access to the Blue Ridge Mountains. Loudoun just isn't where you live, it's where you thrive. Okay, let's get to the real talk. Everyone talks about the pros, but here are a few things that no one is telling you. Pro number one, property values have held strong. Even with market shifts, Loudoun has outperformed many of the other counties in terms of appreciation and demand. On the flip side, it's not cheap to live here. Median home prices are hovering around the $760,000 to $785,000 range. And that's up over 3% year over year, according to Redfin and Zillow. I'm going to alternate between the pros and the cons, so I'm up to pro number two. New developments often come with gorgeous amenities and planned infrastructure. Think walking trails, pools, community events, even town centers. Con number two, traffic can be a killer if you're not strategic. Some areas seem perfect until you experience the hour to hour and a half commute into DC. Location matters a lot here. Pro number three, lower property taxes here in Loudoun compared to Fairfax County. And finally, the last con is HOAs. And if you're not into them, you may not want to live in this area. With HOAs or condo associations attached to almost every single neighborhood, you may feel a little restricted. Many newer communities come with more detailed HOA rules, if you can imagine. Next up, let's talk about the cost of living versus the value. So really, what are you getting for your money here? Homes here range from a $500,000 condo to a $3 to $4 million expansive, amazing luxury house. But you're not just paying for square footage. You're actually paying for an amazing quality of life. Better schools, newer homes, safer neighborhoods, and plenty of access to nature and the outdoors. Let me give you an example. I recently helped a relocation client who knew exactly where they wanted to live. But after a few tours, we decided that it made more sense for them to actually rent in the area that they thought was perfect for them to get a sense of whether or not that was actually the case. So they're renting now and planning to buy in a year. And they said it was the best decision they could have made, even knowing the market could shift. That's what smart, confident moves look like. Let's talk about whether or not Loudoun is a fit for you if you're looking to relocate from a different state or even within the DC metro area. Loudoun is perfect for remote and hybrid workers who want a really good balance between work life and quality of life. Families who are prioritizing school and a good community feel, professionals in healthcare, defense, tech, and biotech, retirees or downsizers who still want access to great shopping, healthcare, and walkability without sacrificing peace and quiet. However, it's not for everyone. If you're looking for urban energy, 24/7 nightlife, and walk to everything vibes, Arlington or DC might be a better fit. And here's something that people really don't realize. Loudoun is in a bit of an identity crisis with regard to what it wants to be when it grows up. And that's not a bad thing. But what I mean by that is you've got data centers, and high growth tech corridors. And then on the other hand, you have farms, historic towns and villages, and small town charm. It's a place where you can choose your lifestyle, but you need to know which Loudoun you're buying into. All right, let's get into specifics now. Where are people buying? These are the many areas my clients are buzzing about right now. Brambleton, it's a newer community. It's very vibrant and it has great amenities. It's popular with families and remote/hybrid workers. I actually did a video on Brambleton that you can check out in our YouTube channel to get more information about that community. Western Loudoun, which includes Purcellville, Round Hill, and a little piece of Leesburg. You're gonna have more rural feel, more space, newer homes, and better pricing, meaning you get more house for your money than you would if you were in Fairfax or Great Falls or Falls Church or all those areas that are closer into DC going east. It's a perfect lifestyle for people relocating here because of that fact, and actually for people who are really into horses. Broadlands and Ashburn Farm, very well established neighborhoods, highly ranked schools, lots of green space as well, and community vibes that feel lived in and loved. In fact, one of my clients, who was yet another relocation client, centered in on Leesburg because they felt like that's where they had to live. After exploring with them together, doing some tours of homes in the historic downtown, they fell in love with the charm and the pricing of Purcellville. More space, more peace, more house for the money. And now they're thrilled. They trusted themselves and trusted the process. So when is the best time to buy? This is a question I get a lot from my clients who are trying to time the market, which we always say, you really can't do that. However, if you're wondering when to buy, here's my take. We're in a slightly cooling market right now, which means there's more negotiation room, especially in the $900,000 and above range. But that window could close fast. Interest rates and inventory shifts can change fast. The sweet spot, fall and early spring, meaning February, March, often give buyers the best mix between selection and leverage. If you're considering a move to Loudoun County, don't gamble your future. I'm here to help you avoid the common traps and land in a place that truly works for your life. In fact, in the comments below, I've linked to a Loudoun neighborhood quiz, which is a fun little quiz you can take to kind of look at maybe where you would gravitate towards based on your interests if you are considering a move to Loudoun County. So be sure to check that out. Or you can reach out to me directly. Text me, email me, or give me a phone call, days, nights, weekends. I am here to help you. And my number and email is also linked in the video description below. I've got clients reaching out every week, and we are making smart, confident moves together. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to subscribe to the channel so you get more intel on not only Loudoun County, but Northern Virginia at large, what it's like to live here, tips and tricks, insider information, you name it. We have it here on the channel, and I'll see you on the next video.